So Dugtrio is a Pokemon that I think will always have a niche in competitive Pokemon, unless something like the Pokemon in like let's say Gen 12 or 15 get power creep up to a point where Groudon isn't a good Pokemon no more. But anyways, so what makes Dugtrio so good is it has the right stats in the right areas. So it has really good speed, being 120. So it's a really fast Pokemon, and then it has 100 attack, which is good for where it wants to do. But what makes Dugtrio so good is the ability being Arena Trap, which traps any Pokemon that aren't flying types, or have Levitate, or is a Ghost type. So pretty much every Pokemon except for those, they're trapped. And what makes it so good is you can give it, let's say, a Choice Scarf, and you'll outspeed pretty much everything because of its really good speed. But if you really want to be sure, you can give it something like Sucker Punch, which Sucker Punch always goes first if the other Pokemon attacks, right? So that's a really good move to have. And you also have Earthquake, Stab Earthquake, mind you, which is a really good move, being 100% accurate and have 100 base power. And then, let's say you want to use it in, let's say, Ubers or even in OU. So, if you have good predictions, you can switch into something, let's say, Miraidon, which have Electro Drift, which is a really strong attack, right? So, you would trap it in the battle with Arena Trap, right? And let's just look at the damage real quick. So, look at it. Look at this. So, Dugtrio can hit it with Earthquake for 25% OHKO, and that's huge. Let's say you're playing with Self Rocks, right? And you keep switching in, switching out, right? Your opponents keep switching out. You're eventually Miraidon will be low on health if you keep playing your game right. And Dugtrio can just sweep teams if you're smart enough, and if you're able to like just lower a whole bunch of Pokemon's health. Dugtrio can just sweep games by itself if your opponent's Pokemon just get enough health where it doesn't matter, right? And this can be with Pokemon other than Miraidon. You can have Tapu Koko, which is outspeeds and OHKOs. Like, look at this. It does OHKOs 100%. And it could be something like, let's say, Heatran, which is also a really good Pokemon that's been good forever. Earthquake OHKOs it again. And then with Terra Blast, and Terra typings, you can essentially change it into whichever kind of trap you want, and just trap whatever Pokemon that really threatens your team, and just destroys them once they're low enough health. Where Dugtrio just outspeeds with Choice Scarf, and just it has decent attack overall. So this is why I think Dugtrio will always have a good niche in competitive Pokemon. So yeah, thank you for watching, and goodbye.